this is like a big thing, like being able to talk to somebody and record a video like this and everything. So like that's why I'm doing it, because this is pushing me out of my shell, and that's important.
Absolutely. Because every time you expand your boundaries with your comfort zone, you'll feel like more open to doing it again, and then that can open the door for more opportunities in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And I really feel that.
I want to be the person that doesn't have the anxiety like that.
Yeah,
so
I mean, but
I'm
everybody,
trying.
I feel like everyone, like, you know, even people who just really have that confidence, you can't break their confidence like that, everyone gets a little bit of that inside. I mean, you really never know, but I feel like with anything you could do, like big moments in anyone's life, they could feel that a little bit. I don't know, it's just something I've always thought.
I agree. I think that
Having
is very
nerves,
true.
I mean, I just feel like it's another feeling, another mood in a human being. So, do you have any goals, any long-term or short-term goals?
As in what?
So like they can be anything that you're working towards, if you're working towards something, if
Okay.
you're up to anything, you know.
Honestly, I'm working towards my mental health
Oh,
and the
okay.
anxiety I
Yeah.
have. So this was really kind of crazy. Yeah, the person that I want to be is not the person that my head twists things and makes me be. Having social anxiety and you know, all the false things that
I feel that
tell
way
are
about my
yourselves.
mental health too. Like my conscience will tell me things, and like a lot of times, like if I'm just like maybe in a bad mood or just like a down depressive mood, I'll like feel things, like I feel like I hear things in my head, and I'll just completely just be like, no, that's not true, like that's not it at all, and like I'll just completely just block it out, just clear my head of it somehow. I like to run a lot. That helps a lot with clearing my head, like especially when I'm hitting like a big milestone. Like I just like so like I recently heard of this thing that I didn't know before, but it's called a runner's high, and now I know like what that feeling is, because I always have felt that when like sometimes like I'll start my run and I'll be like, I can't believe I even started this, like why am I doing this, and then like at like here comes like 2 miles and I'm just like feeling amazing. I'm like, why do I feel so good right now, like I can't stop, and then like now I know what that is. So like that's something I use, like, and then affirmations when I'm stretching in the morning is very helpful. Just being able to tell yourself like, I'm in control of my day, I got this today, like whatever I'm going out to do, I'm making sure like, you know, this is my world, and everyone's just living in it, you know. But well, like I like to think of it that way, but at the same time it's like more like your movie, not your world, but through your vision, through your eyes, through your perspective, it's your movie. So make it how you want, you know.
I get that. I kind of look at stuff like my life like a book, like how you're saying, almost like a movie, like different chapters, and that's really helped me.
Me too.
Grow and everything. I find nature and the sun and everything makes a huge difference. I'm the kind of person that I need some kind of like science-based, I need some kind of proof, you know, and nature is something that's it. I don't know if you've ever heard of like forest bathing.
I have, yes.
Yeah, I think that's
And I can imagine
great.
just like what you mean by that. And I'm just like, I really love nature and hiking, but I don't get the chance to go too often. I also like don't have like all the equipment, you know, like that's something like I usually like would plan for.
Running in the park, you're
Oh
getting
yeah,
the nature. That's the same
definitely.
thing.
I'm
like,
always out here
little
at the
bits,
park.
like it's good.
Yeah, that's great though. I love hiking and stuff. Like, have you ever been?
Oh yeah, that's one thing I really like to do.
Okay.
I have a kayak, and I haven't got out as much
Nice.
as I like to, but if you never have it, it's something like you were saying about the runner's high kind of thing. I almost get a, not like a high, but like a feeling that you can't get
Oh,
anywhere
okay.
else, like in the middle of
Yeah,
a lake, just
that makes
quiet
sense.
and nature and
I
fresh
get that
air.
feeling too. Like, I love like sunbathing and like just like getting that feeling. I swear, I feel like I was you. So like, since you brought up the title of your life, so how would you chapter this title, if this was like the year, like the chapter of your life?
Um, I don't know how I would title it, but kind of how I would describe the book a little bit.
Mhm.
I don't really like the word change. think morphine sounds so much better, you know?
Okay.
So this is a year of like metamorphosis. I guess that's what my book title could be.
Yeah.
The year of metamorphosis.
Yeah, that's really great too. That's a good title.
Change has different feelings than that word, so
Absolutely.
it works, you know, little things, whatever works.
Yeah. So, who do you go to in your interpersonal circle? Like you admire most, like maybe for comfort, just to talk?
My best friend,
Okay.
she's been huge, supporting me.
Nice. That's really good. That's really good. And then, like, what about like things that you're passionate about? Like, what do you like? Things that you're into?
You know, honestly, I'm still kind of trying to discover myself and be that person free of anxiety. Because a
Okay.
lot of that stopped me in life.
hmm
And I don't want to do that, so it's a year of metamorphosis.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, but I love being outside. Like, the more I utilize that, the more I see how much it really affects. So
Okay.
I really try to do that. I really try to. My goal is to spend more time outside doing those kind of things. And
Yeah.
healing from all.
Is there something that you feel like in your past that is just like kind of been like dragging you?
Mental health, and my dad had committed suicide as
Oh,
a
I'm so
child.
sorry to hear that.
And I didn't find that out till like a few years ago. So like they lied to me and everything. So like that was like a big part of things that kind of.
I understand.
Yeah,
I go through a lot, like honestly, myself with my mental health and just like trying to be okay. Sometimes you're just not. Like sometimes I can't lie, I'm just not, and that's okay. I'm just like if somebody sees me and they see me how I am, I'm just like just let me be, please, because like sometimes that's just like life is hard and it's a cold world, and you know you try and cope with like growing through these changes how you can. Yeah, like. What kind of things do you do for like what are you passionate about? Like, do you like art or anything?
You know,
Like,
these are all really hard questions for me to answer. I do really love
That's
art.
okay.
I love creativity and art and being unique, and
have you ever
growing.
played any sports?
I haven't.
Okay, no problem.
I haven't.
Are you more into like have you ever done any like yoga, Pilates, aerobics, anything?
Yeah, actually, I used to do Pilates quite a bit. I've been trying to kind of get into more of the yoga and Pilates again, but like body scan, like meditation, that's been really, really helpful for me.
Yeah. Yoga is amazing. Like not only with just cardio and you know just sweating and exercise, it's like you leave there like really feeling refreshed. I feel, and I recently just like started it. Like I just tried it for the first time recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of encouraging me to do it more.
I hope you decide to try it at
back
least.
on
Like,
it.
yeah.
Like I've tried it, but it's something that I haven't been consistent
Yeah.
with.
That's alright
that I
though. At
think-
least you have though.
But you know what? I think it'll make a big difference if I do.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you've done Pilates too, so
yeah.
that's really good.
I'm gonna take this as a sign to start getting my butt back into all this.
I mean, you know, I honestly, until I started like talking about it with people, I wasn't as in tune with it as I am now, but I feel like it's been helping me find peace more. So it doesn't hurt, honestly, just to look into it. Just, I honestly would start with like finding a yoga class that you like, because every single one you go to is going to be free the first time, so you can at least try out a bunch of studios. That's what I did.
That's a really good point. I never really thought about the first lesson being free, but that's cool that you can try some other things. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Go home.
So another part of the interview I love to talk about with people, because these are illnesses that often go undiagnosed with people, but they are common and they don't know much about it. Have you heard of neuropathy?
You know what? I have, but if you could tell me like a definition of it, tell me
Yeah,
a little bit more,
sure.
that would be cool.
So neuropathy is like a malfunction of your nervous system,
Okay.
or a decrease of sensitivity within your hands and feet.
Oh, okay.
And people usually experience this more in older ages, but there are a group of illnesses also around your feet that come with that. So for the next part, do you mind just taking your shoes off for me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm gonna come over there.
Yeah.
Are these the type of shoes that you would normally wear?
In the summer, yeah, I just started wearing them again because of summer.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you often get pedicures? Do you like to do your own nails, things
I
like
usually
that?
do my own pedicures.
Okay, cool, cool. How often a day would you say that you go barefoot?
I really like going barefoot. I always am when I'm at home. It's really just when I'm not home, so like work.
Okay, so like neuropathy is like when you get compressed nerves between your toes, and this comes from a condition called Morton's Roma. Do you mind just putting your feet up here for a second?
Sure, both of them?
Yeah, if you could.
Okay.
And then just making your legs straight. Okay, perfect.
Straight?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then so with that, you can get compressed nerves between your toes, but this is something that can also be relieved with like over-the-counter meds or just like wearing shoes that are less tight if that's what it comes from. There's also things like plantar fasciitis. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
So that one's like a really common one I like to share with people, and they know much about this. Usually because it's a very common one. It's like an inflammation of a thick band of tissue that stretches from your heel all the way to your toes.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are things like heel spurs that can cause that. Have you heard of that before?
You know, there's been times before where my heels have hurt really bad. It's felt like that, and I actually wondered about that. But it didn't
Okay.
last for a super long time. But
Wow, okay, yeah.
yeah, I've definitely had some.
Well, it actually probably wasn't heel spurs. Heel spurs usually aren't painful. They don't
Oh
cause
no,
any
okay,
pain.
then I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah,
Guess
I
what's
thought
wrong
you
with
would
that?
think that they would though, honestly, if you like it's when calcium deposits build up on the bottom of your heel bone, and so you would think that that would be painful, but I guess
Gotcha.
it's not. It just
Okay.
irritates your plantar fascia.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
This
and
is cool. I'm getting some information.
absolutely, kind of like a learning day.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So, do you mind crossing your ankles left over right?
Left over right.
Thank you. And then so another one is like sesamoids are really good for mobility, and they're located underneath the balls of your feet. And with those, from things like exercising, running, that can cause a lot of strain on them, and you can get even an illness called sesamoiditis, and that is like basically like a tendonitis, like kind of like an inflammation, and that can be fixed with like ice, taping, over-the-counter meds, other things like that. So how often a day would you say that you go barefoot, would you say?
Probably like 8 hours.
8 hours
A
a day?
day.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
We gotta figure an 8-hour work day and then
Oh
there and
yeah.
back kind of thing.
What do you do for work?
I'm actually a nanny.
A nanny, that's
Yeah,
really
full-time
sweet.
nanny. I'm actually my best friend's full-time nanny, the
Oh,
one that's
okay.
super supportive.
So
that's
you're
awesome.
usually at a house then when you're working?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Running around with toddlers though, so it's at a
Oh,
house. But
yeah.
it's-
Okay. So I would think that you'd be like barefoot during that time.
yeah, some of it I guess. I don't know. I'm running around with them constantly.
Do you mind putting them side by side again? And then could you scrunch your toes, make a fist? Is that hard to do?
No.
And then could you spread them? And then is that pretty easy?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then could you cross them one more time?
Left to right or right to left?
Right to left. Or left to right, sorry.
It's okay.
And then scrunch them for me. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
And spread them. Perfect. And then you can just go ahead and relax them. And then, so, could you cross them again real quick? And then, so, would you say, do your feet ever sweat?
My feet are usually actually cold.
Oh, okay. Do you like to wear like tennis shoes, different type of shoes?
In the summer, this is what I wear.
Oh, okay, great, great. So,
Summer, I try to wear socks as little as possible.
yeah, I get that. When you wear socks, do your feet sweat?
I mean, if I'm working out, yeah, but if it's just like a regular day,
Okay.
not.
So if money were no object, how would you spend your life, would you say? Like, Your career could be anything you want to make it.
Well, honestly, I would still be a nanny for my friend because she's such a good support, and we've been like sisters for a long time. So I
Oh,
do
that's
that,
awesome.
but I definitely travel more,
Okay.
spend more time outside. I love being like in the forest. I don't know if you've ever been to like the Manistee Forest and stuff.
I have not. Actually, this is my first time being to this park.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this is actually the first time I've been to this park too. But yeah, if you've never been to the Manistee Forest, you definitely should go. It's a really cool experience. If you've
That's
never been in a
awesome.
forest.
Where is that?
Yeah. So Manistee's like up here. Like if we're here, it's up like here.
Okay, that's awesome. Then that's kind of far from here, though.
Yeah, it's kind of by like Traverse City, but it's worth it. I promise you, it's
I
worth
would
it.
go for sure. Then I'd have to take some friends, make a trip out of it.
Definitely, that's what I did. We went and camped for like 2 weeks. It was really nice.
Okay, sweet. So, like, how do you like to chill out after a long day? Like, say, like, you just had a long day at work and you're just ready to go home and relax. Like, what do you like to do usually?
Well, usually I make dinner, and then I don't have a very exciting life. I make dinner, and I'll watch like an episode of TV, and then usually it's like bed.
What about,
honestly.
like, your nightlife and stuff? Do you go out, like, bars, anything?
No,
Okay, cool.
I'm a homebody. It's
Homebody.
that anxiety, man.
Oh, yeah. That's all right, though, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, when time is right, when you're comfortable, you'll, like, be out of that for sure.
I'm getting there. I feel better.
Yeah,
I
for
feel
sure.
better, and honestly, I feel really good about doing this interview with you. This is
Oh,
like
I'm
great
glad
for me.
then.
Yeah,
That's really
I
awesome.
don't feel like I'm very
appreciate
photogenic, so I hope this is coming out
No,
well.
this is really
But,
good. Like, this has like been like the best interview I've gotten.
Good.
One of the best interviews.
Good.
So
We're helping each other out here. I like
yeah,
this. It's nice.
absolutely. I'm just trying to think of a few more questions I have for you. Like, I would say so. Like, what do you like to wear like in your wardrobe? Like, what's like your favorite thing you like to wear?
What I'm wearing.
What you're wearing? Okay,
Leggings
I like
and,
what
like,
you're wearing.
Sandals like this. I'm just wearing like regular pocket
The sun is
leggings
so-
and a tank top.
Do you mind if I just get the top of your feet?
Sure.
too? Thanks. The sun is so bright, it's like
There's a
hard
bug.
to see. Oh, I didn't even notice.
Okay, it's not fucking around. Sorry.
That's alright.
Oh, I totally just swore too.
It's okay. I don't think it'll like have to be edited or anything for swearing. Hopefully
That's
not,
good.
but I don't know if I've ever swore before in a video, but
Well,
or
it's
if anyone
first
else
time
did.
for everything, right?
True, very true. So like if you got banned from a library, like what do you think the reason would be most likely?
Wow, that's a really good. Somebody tearing a book. Get
Someone tearing
mad
a
as
book.
hell at them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that sounds weird, but I don't know. I don't know if I could get in that much trouble in a
Yeah,
library.
like how mad would you get? Because you'd be
I'd be
banned, like never
so
can come
mad,
back.
dude. You don't destroy books like that.
Yeah, for real,
like
that's
a
true.
Sin.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, do you like books? Do you read?
I do.
Okay.
It's a lot.
I'm reading The Outlander right now.
Oh, nice.
It's a really good one. There's a lot of like intimate scenes and stuff
Oh, okay.
that make it like interesting and make me like it. I used to read books a lot when I was younger, but I don't remember the names of them because like I would like stay up and like be hiding under my blankets and my parents would come in and I'd be like, okay, one more chapter.
I love that so
Chapter
much.
after chapter.
I love that so much.
Yeah. So how did you like the interview?
It was
Was it
really
good?
good. This has
Okay.
been really good.
Great.
When we were talking about meditation and everything, there's one other thing I wanted to say on that. You were asking like what I did, like what would help me and stuff. One thing that I came across and I like to say is I'm calm, I am relaxed, I am in control. And it's
Yes.
easy to repeat, and the affirmations, you know, all that stuff works. So those sentences, I can just keep repeating, and it really helps me get back to a better place.
Yeah, absolutely. I love those words. Like
Yeah.
that's something very important. That sounds like affirmations and very important to do.
It's very like to the point, you know, couple sentences. I think it covers a lot in those few words.
Yeah. Do you have anything planned for the rest of the weekend or?
Actually, I have a big family party tomorrow. I'm gonna get a chance to go kayaking.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fun.
That's really awesome. Have you been jet skiing before or anything?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, have you been? You sound like you have.
Yeah, I love it. It's so much fun. It's something you'll definitely have to try
Yeah,
at some time.
definitely.